This is a message to the older generations of Americans, to our parents, our families, and neighbors. This is a message to all the people who taught us how to be good and kind and decent. Pay attention to the words of your children. Try to understand that what we post is really how we feel, and what we share is really what's happening. Watch the footage your neighbors and friends take on their phones. Try to accept that the world is moving faster than you and that videos, unlike statues, can last forever. Despite all the noise, all the anger built up over centuries, and all the challenges of the past year, we still know what to think and we still know what to do. But time has moved on, and it's no longer just your responsibility to take to the streets and protest or to demand equality. Your responsibilities now are much simpler. The new order is not on the way. It's already here. And because you taught us all of the lessons you could, passed on the steely strength of mind, and gave us all the tools we need to fight this fight, now it is our time. All we really ask is that you watch, listen, and pay attention to the words of your children.
City, my stroll, I like to rush a little, same street, 40 doors clouded by the corner store. Down comes the pour again, coffee for the poor again, day may never break again. Can't you hear the good bird singing from his wire, winging in the sky? Oh, you're making me feel so much higher. I wish you wouldn't fly, good birds and electricity. You know the atmosphere could use a song for dreary days. You're never wrong with all your carefree ways. Give praise, I hope he stays. Can't you hear the beat of the street again, beat the summer heat again, same walk every day, never with a dime to pay. Down comes the pour again, coffee for the poor, you can't even tie the score, but then you hear the good bird singing from his wire, winging in the sky. Oh, you're making me feel so much higher. I wish you wouldn't fly, good birds and electricity. Thank the Lord for the break of spring and every April rain that brings the orchard and the apple seed. Oh, but all I really need is good bird and electricity. In the morning, sun was smiling while the grasses grew. You know that mid-September was the shining with a midnight dew. Well, you can't wake the day to the music that we can do. Hello, sunrise, how are you? You got your brand new face, and all because the night time's through. You got your guardian grace, so everybody knows it's you. just the daytime and even the afternoon. Hello, sunrise, how are you? Don't be blue. You make a mountain air feel right. Oh yes, you know it's true. Birds will fly every morning just to say they flew. Where did you jump around when you found out of what you knew? Hello, sunrise, bienvenue. Bienvenue. In the big rock candy mountains, there's a land that's fair and bright, where the handouts they grow on bushes and you sleep out every night, where the boxcars all are empty and the sun it shines every day, where the lemonade springs, where the bluebird sings, and the big rock candy mountain. Hello, sunrise. Hello, sunrise. Hello, sunrise. Bienvenue. 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 Women wearing only what you see, sitting north of distant Napoli, breakfast in the pastry morning late, ever easy walking way, they always calling from the bridges, drifting through the square. The bells of summer Florence are fair. Drink the vineyard from a bar cafe, down across the country's green valley, bowed and waltzing palisades in skies. Watch the world pass as it strolls away. They always rushing to the churches for the morning prayer. The bells of summer Florence go there. 7 days before I lose my lover to her death, she fell from high upon the cliffs of silver. The water washed her body and the air except her breath, and I'll be left a spirit broken rover. With 7 hours till I lose the truest of my loves, she weeps for me to save her from her fortune. But I can see her silhouette grow smaller from above, and I could never follow when she calls. With 7 minutes till my lover lies upon the shore, she fell from high upon the cliffs of silver. The water washed her body and the tide, it took much more, and I'll be left atop the cliffs forever. Sunrise over the ridge top, songbird trying to lead the choir. Warm that child by the wood stove, glad we're fighting that frost with fire. That's my baby with the green bonnet. You see her face with the dream on it, just like a little love sonnet, love sonnet. You'll be around until your beauty is faded and your colors are white and gray. You're gonna live till you're an old lady, old lady. And the day rests high and the wind relaxes, and our own home planet spins on its axis. The leaf of golden yellow falling in autumn. You know the cold front coming from westward has brought on sunset over the ridge top. Bard out calling the night's first verse. Bring that child to the back porch, watch her meet in the universe. That's my baby with the green bonnet. You see her face with the dream on it, just like a little love sonnet, love sonnet. You'll be around until your beauty is faded and your colors are white and gray. You're gonna live till you're an old lady, old lady. smoke overhead, kettle steam from beside a bed, a cold braid, the pattern frayed in the queen's room. She rocks in silence, just can't get right. Wakes up throughout another never-ending night. Ghost of a lover, fold down the cover in the queen's room. Indecision, visions, just like a dream that keeps her burning. Every lantern, an hourless fall night. Then dark devours all the light in the queen's room. Lost in thinking, lost until wind, rain, branches wash the window sill, seeing by candle, someone turning the handle to the queen's room. Indecision, visions, oh, just like a dream that keeps her burning. Every lantern, an hourless fall night. Then dark devours all the light in the queen's room. Then sparks that shower out of sight light the queen's room. Lover got a changing face, each with a beauty all of its own. I made her a ring from an old soup spoon. She wore ivy as a wedding gown. She with the changing face, drinking peach moonshine. She likes to change her pace from the old coastline. I took a lover, got a warming smile. We worked the land like a potter's wheel. Built us a cabin in the old birch woods, up in the mountains where the river runs. She with the changing face at the new clothesline. She likes to change her pace at the old coastline. I took a lover, got a changing face, each with a beauty all of its own. Made her a ring from an old silver spoon. She wore ivy as a wedding gown. Yes, she sounds like Sandberg or two. If you were small, she'd inhale you. She has a kind of kindness when she woos. The only girl who ever sang the blues. Don't address any letters, don't you? Unless soon your address is new. She is not one you dare refuse. The only girl who ever sang the blues. I like her when she's sitting askew. I like her in that witch tattoo. For beauty's gun she can confuse. The only girl who ever sang the blues. The only girl who ever sang the blues. Well, I'm just following more or less, although my heart ain't how the one in my chest. And God knows better, but I know best. And I'm just following more or less. Hello. Well, I'm just picking on a mandolin, a plate of chicken and a hen to mend you, a wife and a child and your land to defend. I'm just picking on a mandolin, oh, and I'm just following more or less, although my heart ain't how the one in my chest. And God knows better, but I know best, and I'm just following more or less. We going out to the jamboree. Yes, more gravy on my hand for me, and we'll have a toke by the crab apple tree. We going out to the jamboree. Oh, and I'm just following more or less, although my heart ain't how the one in my chest. And God knows better, but I know best. And I'm just following more or less. Oh, and I'm just following more or less, although my heart ain't how the one in my chest. And God knows better, but I know best. And I'm just following more or less. Oh, and I'm just following more or less. This is my last song. This song is dedicated to Julie, the first person who ever sang it. Being grown and on your own and wondering where are you? Growing doubt and wanting out and feeling kind of blue. What's the way and what's today, and what if I'm alone? Never us, never we, always I and only me. You will notice whenever you're in need, all you need is a head to bless, and you will learn that whenever you're afraid, being afraid doesn't make you less, and being tough, not enough, always on the edge. Living through another you and thinking of the ledge. Who to trust, nothing's just as simple as it seems. Like what to tweet, who to share, and what to follow. This time we cared. You will notice whenever you're in need, all you need is a head to bless, and you will learn that whenever you're afraid, being afraid doesn't make you less, and if it's all too much like it might become, and you're crying tears and you're feeling numb, you can fight the force of the growing noise, and you can find your source, and you can find your poise. It's right in front of you, Julie. If you listen, you can hear yourself, a guiding voice with a voice you know, to help you notice every little thing.